Hello everyone, and welcome to the live stream. Why is it slightly laggy? There we go. I feel like the first 5 to 10 seconds of me actually clicking start soon to scene, it lags, and I don't really get why. But hi everyone, welcome to the live stream. I hope your evening is going good. Tonight we are going to be hanging out for, it's still a little laggy, we're going to be hanging out for a few hours, and we are going to be continuing our playthrough of Final Fantasy XVI. We have played a couple hours of it at this point. 12 hours of it at this point, and so far so good. I've been having a lot of fun with it. I know that you guys have, I think, been having fun watching it as well. And yeah, so far so good. I have only really had a few minor complaints with the game, but overall it's been pretty decent. So yeah, that's the plan. Tonight we're going to be hanging out, and we're going to be chatting about a bunch of different things. I'm sure that you all have heard, but they have picked a new Superman and Lois, which I feel a little bit mixed on. I don't think that they are the worst choices. I actually think that they're pretty decent choices, but I'm sad about, you know, Henry Cavill and Amy Adams no longer being part of the DCU/DCEU that they're going for, because I really liked them. I thought that they were a really good pair. And of course, it just kind of seems like they picked someone who looked exactly like Henry Cavill without being Henry Cavill. And the whole point of this new Superman Legacy movie was supposed to be, oh, it's a young Superman, but this actor's like 29. He's not like wildly younger than Henry Cavill. Or he's like 26. He's like 26 or 29. So he's not wildly younger. So I don't really understand the point besides, oh, hey, we just wanted to get rid of Henry Cavill, which makes me kind of sad. But yeah, welcome on in, everyone. I hope that your night is going well, and we're going to get started in just a second. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. I'm afraid that we're about to hit a rough patch in the game. I'm a little afraid because at the end of the last stream, the last like hour and a half of the last stream was pure action. So, you know, with every high comes a low, and that was definitely some of the coolest content we've gotten to experience in the game so far. And well, that could also mean that we're about to face a potential low, like a low. So we'll see. But yeah, welcome on in, guys. Do you have a few different things to show off today, Vera? I do. I will listen to Vera and read chat while not watching the stream to avoid spoilers. Fair enough. It might be a little bit difficult, but hopefully nothing is spoiled for you that you do not want spoiled. Also, we've been doing blue, right? Do we want to do blue again? Blue is decent. It looks really weird with my hair, though. The top looks super red, the bottom looks super orange, but we're gonna go with it. Also, it does not appear to be, like, laggy anymore, so I think we're good to go. If there's any problems, tell me, and the volume should be exactly the same volume as last time. Yep, new Superman. I personally have never heard of this guy. I tried to look into what he has, you know, been in, and I've got to be honest, I don't think judging by the very quick glance over I did of the list, I've never seen him in anything. But the new Lois that they chose, Rachel Brosnan, I think is how you say her name. Anyway, she was in Amazon's Marvelous Mrs. Maisel series, and she was in, like, American Horror Story, so I've seen her in a couple of different things, and she is a pretty good actress. So I'm feeling fairly confident in the choices that they've made, and they both look the part. So I'm not too mad about it. But of course I am disappointed in general because they basically just gave Henry Cavill and Amy Adams the finger, and I would rather have them in it than, you know, a new cast of characters, a new set of actors. But yeah, they probably couldn't afford them, and they, well, needed to recast, which is probably why they didn't choose Nicholas Hoult, because I know that he was kind of in the running. He has tried to you know, run for Batman and lost, Superman and lost. Apparently they want to put him as Lex Luthor and he'll probably lose. He's a good actor, but damn, dude, is he not meant for superhero films? He was in, what, X-Men, and that's it? I heard that censoring Skullgirls. Yes, I put up a video on it today. Very, very bad news. Oh, we're back in the town. It's not the same Amish town, but we've been here, what, twice?
Sid?
Good times. Oh,
What
also.
said you'd be coming? I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
I don't need any help.
You,
I'm the chosen
could
one.
say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury.
Sure.
Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but
Oh, did
all
Martha
our
get
efforts got
bitch
her
slapped?
iron shackles and a hard march.
Rip.
Any idea where? Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
Okay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
Ah,
The bastards.
I don't know who this guy
Jill
is.
and
Should
I
we
will go
really
after
trust
them.
him?
You
Probably
take care
not.
of the people here. We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it
Ooh,
doesn't sound
murder.
good. Be careful out there, Sid. You do the same.
We love murder. Okay, quest accepted. Well, it's a main quest. How could I not accept it? Nah, I've decided I don't want to do that anymore.
Cole is right.
I bet he is. Where are we going? Okay, we have to
That was no
walk
tavern
there.
brawl. It was a message.
That
To
sucks.
culling. There is
Okay.
the property of the
I
Empire.
mean, I
The
guess.
garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone.
I keep forgetting that he sounds like a Geralt knockoff. Ooh, boy. Back at the Amish Witcher village. Well, this isn't the same Amish village. This is not the one that burnt down. It's different. It's been a few days since we played. Oh yeah, that's right. We have lightning abilities now. I forgot about that. Gonna have to remember what they do. I feel like that move is completely fucking useless, but that's okay. Maybe once you've strengthened it a little bit, it's better. I feel like it's not that good. This is better than nothing, though. I still like the fire one the most, and I probably will like the fire one the most until the very end of the game, because that's just what I usually play. What is Skullgirls? It is a 2D fighting game. Amish Village 2.0. Hey, be nice to the Amish. Is this Martha? It is!
Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something. Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn black shields, that's what happened.
Well, that's not
The black
nice. You
shields.
can't call them that.
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both.
Damn.
When the sick rose from their beds.
What?
Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Ooh.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Bye.
Black shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one order of shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step. too
Surely.
far, even for the Empire.
Oh, I didn't mean to put that one. There we go. Come here, ugly bee. That move's pretty sick. Oh, the chocobos that I still can't use as mounts because this game hates me. We want more female representation in video games, but not attractive ones. The worst part about the Skullgirl situation is that it's a game that's been out for a decade. So they're literally, they're censoring something that already has an established fan base and that people have already purchased. So it's not like you can decide to vote with your wallet and not buy it. You've already got it. It's not like you can get a refund. The game's been out for a decade. Which is shit. That is the scummiest thing that we've seen developers do, is put out a product for one audience and then decide to completely change it or censor it or alter it after the fact, because they knew that it wasn't going to sell beforehand. You will get one eventually, but eventually is not, it's not soon enough.
No.
Damn it.
Uh-oh, don't start crying,
I
Clive.
thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers.
He would like
They
that.
drove the bearers to this.
He cries a
Wait.
lot.
These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night.
Can I have
and
your armor
welcome
set? It's kinda
lasting
cool.
dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive,
This won't take long.
Sheesh. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, shoot. Anyway. He's very angry. I think he's got some anger issues. Also, I need to move the camera down. That was quick. Nice. Okay. No armor customization. I do think that his armor is sick, but I do wish that there were options. Like, I understand having a main theme for character armor, right? But at the same time, like, to have no options, kind of shit.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Found her.
Wow, that's sad.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
Of course he is.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be safe. Until we save her.
Why did you have to jinx us?
Tell Mother to beg his aid. And tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall. In here! We found a survivor!
Clive,
He's dead.
he's gone.
Ah, just as you've gotten all the information out of him. Wow. So sad. Oh, can't believe that happened.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers,
Thanks.
they didn't need to die like this.
True, but they did.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice.
Mm-hmm.
They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Arthur said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
That's the story.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift.
Yeah, let's
If
throw
the
him
abbot was
off the
still with us, he'd have
bridge.
taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course.
Is the hero of... I keep
All of
wanting
my
to say the
Roman heroes
hero
seem
of
to be Imperials.
Hyrule. My mind is stuck in Zelda land. Why is the hero wasting his time? We have better fish to fry. We have better things to do. There's gods in the sky trying to smite us down and burn the world, and we're worried about this? I'm sorry, but they're already dead. What does it matter? Who scatters their ashes? They're already dead. You have no emotional attachment to them, Clive. Okay, get with the program. We have important stuff to do, my friend. Oh, that was very laggy. Okay. I can't wait until they make it so we can turn motion blur off, but by the time they fix it, we're gonna be done with the game already. Oh. Oh, fuck. A 5K gil bounty? Oh, shit. Okay.
What am I saying?
Oh, ouch. What is going on? Oh my. Hey, 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 hey. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my. Hey, calm down, calm down. Also, thank you for the $20 super chat. I will look in a minute because I'm currently dying. Waste of time and energy. Oh my, it's slightly lagging. Why? Why are you doing this? Is it lagging for you guys too? It's like the actual game. I mean, we're doing okay in this fight, but gosh darn. Everything is slightly lagging. Why? Why do you do this to me? Uh-oh. Boss fight, don't overheat my PlayStation. Oh, fuck. What is this? Yes, lag? Interesting. I wonder why. Must be because we're in a boss fight? Why is he such a bitch? No, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm gonna die. Oh, we did. Weird. Oh, he's almost dead. Nice. Phew. See, now it's not laggy. It was just the boss fight. Fun. Oh well.
You didn't see that coming.
Let me do something real quick. That says it's okay. I was checking my internet. Yeah, I don't think the lag is too bad. It was only during the boss fight. Oh well, we'll see. Did Vera place her space heater besides her PlayStation again? I don't know where you guys got that idea. You're playing a transphobic, bigot, racist, sexist game. How could you report? I know, right? Thank you. It's being fucking weird. Thank you, Expendable, for the $20 super chat during that fight. Lurker, who was gifted a membership a week ago, I now feel obliged to give money and try the custom emojis. Well, thank you for the donation, and I hope that you like the emojis. Ah, time to scatter remains. Wow. Because this is definitely what the hero should be doing.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Yay! We walked all the way here just for that. I'm sorry, but they're already dead. What does it matter?
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Hey y'all, how are you? Vera? Doing good. Hello, Martha.
No one survived then?
Nope. No one at all.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
Everybody always feels so sorry for themselves.
You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these black shields are doing.
Where's the rest of the ashes? He only brought a little
question. Why do it at all?
A little bag of them.
My mother
He
obviously
was
has a hand
not
in this.
interested in actually
I cannot make sense
bringing
of her
all the
actions.
remains.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones.
Big men or
Those
big
Imperials
swords?
think they can come in here again and threaten my people. They're in for a rude awakening.
Are they?
Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
We have
No
shit to
need.
do.
I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling.
Surely.
Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Okay. Guess we did it. Yeehaw. Thank you. What's max level? I have no idea. I'd assume it's probably like 50. Whoa. That was interesting. Oh, back to the... What is this? The White Winged Wonder. Why does everything have to be black and white, huh? I understand that's where you need me to go. If you let me go back there, that'd be great. He only picked up 2% of the cremated villagers. He shouldn't have even wasted his time with that. It was noble of him, but also a waste of time. We have more important things to do,
Don't just stand there
like spend
gawping.
money. So, I don't even think that we have much.
I reckon I can find a
There's
buyer.
been nothing to buy. We have this money, and we've had nothing to do with it. I'm not spending 40k on
Can I find
a
better price
trash
than that?
hideaway
Finished, are
song. I could just go to YouTube and play a different song. Ah, the one-eyed wonder.
Where's my report?
Don't be rude.
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel.
All jokes aside, how are you liking this game so far? I've been enjoying it. There's definitely been some slow moments to it that I've disliked. But the boss fights have been sick. The music is great.
So, you remember how quick
The
the
main
Empire was to
story
occupy the Dominion
line,
after the fall
besides
of
the filler
Drake's Head?
content's been awesome.
And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first.
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now
sounds
all
good.
eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations
Right.
beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming.
Surely.
It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
See, this is the problem, is they sound so confident and then everything goes to shit.
4 mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dharmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
Sounds good.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves
Past
his
5
traps.
years, plus the past fucking 13.
There is
There's
one
been a
place,
lot of time
however,
gaps.
where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
Oh, don't hit the
There's a
table.
shitload of sea between us and it. and
Hey,
I've
don't
never
swear.
Been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Ah.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the 7 High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities.
Why didn't you ever go see him?
Wait. Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
Why is everyone
My
so
uncle's name gave him a start in the
stupid?
world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
You all are pretty fucking dumb. But charming. I'll give them that. Otto's counter is now open. And I care why? Sure. New Superman? Not my Superman. I mean, I'm sad that Cavill's gone, but he does look the part.
What are we waiting for?
I haven't seen him in the new actor in anything, but it at least seems like he's got a bunch of stuff under his belt, so I don't know. I don't think he seems that bad.
I hear there's trouble.
This music is too wholesome. We need something a little bit more dramatic.
So Mather's all right. Oh yes, I'll stick with Nick. The hunt board. It's where the curse. Just because they come. Right. The people of Valor. The last thing they need. Perhaps I can.
Very riveting dialogue. Thank you for that. Yeah, we got this one. I don't need to take them though, so. Okay. I think it's funny how it adds it to the map, but then it also tells you, oh hey, your main quest is there, like you didn't already know. Winning friends and influencing people by Varadark. Hey. What did I do?
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gareth?
Did they say something about sales numbers already?
I needed his eyes and...
I don't think so, no.
I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance?
True.
Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
Torgal! I love Torgal. He's the best boy.
I always knew that I would return one day.
Did you?
Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
You gonna ditch me?
We will face it together then.
Oh, okay.
To the end.
Ooh, I thought she was ditching us.
Come on.
Ah, so pretty. Bloodlines. Sure.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Marcus Rest?
Probably.
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry.
I feel like Clive is just kind of a dumb guy. I like Clive, don't get me wrong.
And hear their stories.
But he's got this, like, rich and powerful uncle that he, in the past 18 years, has never even once decided to go and see. Like, we'll give him the 13 years, right? Because for 13 years he was a slave. Like, I'll give him that one. But what about in the past 5 years? Like, if he now so easily made the decision to go and thought that it would be safe, why didn't he think that 5 years ago? Because it sounds like his uncle has been powerful this whole time? Am I overthinking things again?
Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Thought they were loyalists.
Yeah, shut up, idiot.
Look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. It would be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
Surely.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
What is it, though? Dun dun dun.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
Let's talk to this youth.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered.
Uh-oh.
The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits.
Welcome, stranger.
Still trash. Still trash. Still trash. Still trash. 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 Trash.
Into the roads now.
Speak with the villager. Who? Oh, another youth that looks like he's 30.
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields.
The Black Shield.
You've seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in to become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands that Empire's looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
Okay,
May
Gramps.
I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way.
Bye.
These people live with a knife to their throats.
They do. Let's free them so that they
In a
can
mistaken
just...
belief that if they cooperate, my mother will
I
show
don't know.
them mercy.
I guess, right, technically if you free them, you just be killing them
You were
in the
right.
long run.
Sorry,
Ah,
nothing.
classic woman
We still
getting
don't know who
distracted
the
by
Black
a
Shields
bird.
are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosaria would have the courage to stand against the Empire?
Nobody.
A new ally would certainly be welcome.
The Amish are not a violent
the
people,
Imperials do.
so I don't know.
Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Sure. Whatever you say. Shit, we have to walk this whole way. Ugh. This area looks kind of cool though.
This
Mom
pass
is
will
the
take us
big
through the
baddie.
mountains.
Yes. His
and
mom
directly into the
is
path of whoever or whatever.
well, she's like politically the big baddie. Because she isn't a god at this point like Clive is. But politically, yes, she is.
You'll see more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Death Stranding. When's the sequel coming out for Death Stranding? The side quest within the side quest. It is quest section. There's been a lot of that in this game. I guess we could go either way. I'm sure one way is easier than the other, but I guess it doesn't matter because who cares? Oh, look who it is. We've got to murder them.
More of my mother's men.
More of my mother's men. That sounds like a horror, Clive. To be fair, she's a murderous bitch. Oh, I used the wrong button. Welcome to the matrix of side quests. True. Where are we going? This way? Okay. It's not linear, we promise. The Cyberpunk update sounds like it would be pretty sweet. It seems like they're completely rehauling the game, which is awesome. I hope it ends up being good. I will be playing it at launch, but I am worried about it. I have a feeling that there are gonna still be people disappointed. I mean, we all got extremely hyped up for the base game, and it was a disaster. I'm just hoping that this will not release and be a disaster as well. I think that CD Projekt Red has probably learned from their mistakes, or at least we can all hope they have. But we'll see. I am the thunder. Nice. I'm personally not a fan of the mom being the villain. It makes me feel bad because I love my mother so strongly. Well, not all mothers are great, to be fair. And Clive's is just, very bad. Always keep your expectations very low. True. Oh, wait, what? Oh, we went around the wrong way. We can't... Oh, we can. Quest destination nearby. Is this game feeling like a chore now? No. I wouldn't say that it is. I think that some of the individual... They're technically main quests, right? But they feel like side quests, like right now. Maybe it feels a little bit like a chore, but not even, not really. I wouldn't say
And still wet.
that yet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
Too much filler in this game. It's starting to be tiring, to be honest. I think that if they had cut the filler by 50%, it would be so solid. I get that there's going to be some filler in a game, but there has been a lot. I do agree. Like, these main quests feel like side quests. Yeah, shut the fuck up, bitch.
On these, our swords we swear.
Sure.
Say that again. I'll show you a true secret.
Oh, you really 5. I want Starfield to be great, and I hope it is, but then I remember it's Bethesda. Yeah, it's tough because I also really want it to be great, but it's hard. It's hard to trust companies, especially ones, yeah, like Bethesda. Are you guys not killing the healer? Guess not. I hope Starfield ends up being good. Even if it's not perfect, at least good at launch. What? Didn't it just say that? It switched. Ding. If the devs cut filler by 50%, the game would be over after Benedicta's defeat. That's not true.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Joe.
Why, you?
Joe, Mama.
We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps.
Ooh, a wild goose chase.
They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
It's true, Vera? It's true. It's not true, though. If it was true, it would be true, but it's not true. Because it's not true. Wow. Be careful, Torgal. If you die, I'm uninstalling.
Find something, boy. Death.
Has the Ifrit Dominant been revealed yet? Yes. Ifrit Dominant was revealed like 3 hours ago, gameplay-wise. It's gotta hurt. Uh-oh. We're about to get ugly crying, aren't we? How could I have failed them? Uh-oh. PTSD.
This was my mother's doing.
I'll get you, you whore! He should yell out to the sky.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Clive.
Uh-oh. I don't think swinging your arm would really scare birds away.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
Ha, that was good.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But
Do
the
we
Black
have
Shield,
to save them? Oh, okay, we're...
Made it this far south. They may already be in Port Isolde.
Get running. We have to walk the whole way. At least the map isn't giant.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Vera is practically writing the game as she plays. Now, listen. Listen. I don't think the writing in the game... Again, when you're actually in the midst of the good story... I know, Vera, denial... I feel like the story itself, when it gets going, isn't bad, but then you have filler shit like this that's stupid, that brings down the experience. Like, the side... And these are main quests, which is the problem. It's like side quest level dialogue that isn't... I don't know, isn't surprising. Torgal's looking to eat crab. The Silken Strand.
Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope I could feel
Hey, that's my girl. Leave her alone. That's so much XP for little shitty spiders. Spider plants. No, now we don't call women whores. I know, I'm so sorry to the women in this game I call a whore. My children are starving!
Voice-ridden dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there!
We'll die on your doorstep! That's supposed to be a woman.
Indigenous bastards! Those crystals belong to us all! I said, where were you, filth? Back to your sties! Cut you down where you stand! Destroy it!
Now, if they had come here with an army of chocobos, things would be different. Ah, that's it, guys. We tried.
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe
So
them.
shoot him in the head with your lightning bolts.
Everyone in that
Cares?
crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. But Lazarus... We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
Nice.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Wasn't sure if we had to go through that door first. We do not. Oh, I keep accidentally doing that. Not very focused.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Okay. Ah, a cutscene.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Oi!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Most people complaining about side quests and mundane dialogue haven't gotten past Act 1 yet. Fair, you know, judging the whole experience. But, at the same time, it's like 60% of players will give up on a game within the first act of a game, or the first... Usually if there's like an average of like 12 chapters, it's like the first 4 chapters, / the first third of the game. So, if it's not good in those first few hours, people are just gonna give up. But I do agree, waiting to judge it until you've actually played all of it. But that's not a really good excuse for the first, you know, third of a game to be shit. Not that I think that the first third of this has been shit, because I've been having fun with it. The boss fights have been absolutely fantastic. But it's important to call it as you see it. This game is, I believe, 30 hours long on average.
Like
25?
Then perhaps
I think it's 25 actually. It could be shorter though. Final Fantasy 16 average story length. The Phoenix!
I was there when you died.
Huh?
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
Whoa! Tyler died, right? Sir Tyler? Sir Wade!
We can speak inside.
Wow. Bros being bros.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her.
Sometimes women just don't make sense.
Hatred
Clive,
for
if
Barrow
you
is no
finally,
secret,
you know, hit on Jill the way she's been
wouldn't have
hitting
been
on you,
ignorant of
you
their
might
value to the
understand
realm.
that.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastbourne. And since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown.
This bitch got
As to why,
pregnant?
I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone
How
having
old
the power
is
to
she?
challenge her beloved son.
She like 15 when she had fucking
So wait,
Sir
the
Grumbles a
Black
lot
Shields
over
have broken
here?
camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Uh-oh.
And so do we. Make ready.
You telling me she's like 45 now? And,
This is their main
well, I
host.
guess she could be like
remove the head,
35. But that's if she had Mr. Grumbles at 15.
Somewhere else.
Okay, the math is not mathing.
If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on
Red
my
flag. Cancelled.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well.
She's got to
If
be like
that is
50
your
in this
wish,
time period.
I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I mean, an 18-year time gap. He was 15 years old when they ditched. When everything, you know, when he blew up the Capitol. She had to be, judging by the way she looked, she at least looked 15. Honestly, she looked like she was 20. She's got to be like, this bitch's got to be 50. 50 and pregnant in the medieval times? Nah. I mean, the kid could be a couple years old, though. We don't know.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing
Red
fancy.
flags.
You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment.
Sure.
Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
Company. Vera's overthinking again. I really am. I'm sorry. These things bother me. If I don't know the math, and I don't know the numbers, it annoys me.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Ugh, I hate their corset tops.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find
She
peace.
was not.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace.
She did not
Putting
look
an end to the Black Shields.
like
so
she
we
didn't
shall.
look 30. Whatever. Overthinking. Black or white? Whoa. Why do things have to be black and white? Make for Buick Bridge. The math is not
Blessing of the
mathing.
Phoenix go with you.
Bye.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
You are not the father. Well, I'm not saying that she wouldn't have lived till she was 50, right? But having a baby when you're 50 in medieval times?
There they are.
No shot.
On your command, my lord.
I love their armor. I would like some.
What is it now? I told you.
We bear a message for the Vicereine. from the Guardians of the Flame. Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame!
It's a world of magic, Vera. Eh.
Forest area!
Not that kind of magic.
Your petty revolution ends here. On these
Magic
our
can do a
swords we
lot.
swear.
Magic can't do everything.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank! Another one to fight their battle for.
More dragons.
More dragons? Oh shit.
The Imperials aren't taking any
It's not good for us.
I can't say I'm flattered.
This is Act 2 then? It might be. I mean, the end of the last stream, there was... It did seem like it was potentially Act 2. But it didn't specify. It's not like it matters, chat. Just enjoy the journey. It's not about the destination.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven
Yeah,
our
Sid's already dead. This is the
that
after
this
the 5-year gap after Sid dies.
dire need of cleansing.
Time skip is Act 2? Yeah, we did time skip like 3 hours ago. 2 hours ago. 2.5 hours ago? Hours and some halves ago. Ah! That hurt. Oh my god. Yeah, Sid is gone. Rip Sid.
So wait.
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You ain't finish him.
Oh my. Oh, okay. It's like impossible to counter this motherfucker. Made to be broken. Imperial Ink Dragon Talon. Why right sharp paying magic ash?
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked.
We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud! My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again.
Wow.
I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone
Oh,
for
here
good.
comes the heroic speech.
Her fields rot.
Oh.
Her people
But
starve.
we will not let this happen
battled to
anymore.
preserve the
We
flame
will
that
not
was,
stand
but for
by
every
and
foe
watch
we
the
fell,
world
another springs
burn.
up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still
Ah.
our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements?
Sounds good to me.
A sound strategy, my lord.
Nice. Ah, black or white. Why do things need to be black and white? Is this a self-insert character? No?
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians.
And how many years ago was
And had I
that?
known
So
of
we
this
can have a
tunnel
good
back then,
timeline.
I wouldn't
please.
almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties
Looks
lie.
a little too happy. Thanks.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure
Whoa.
that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again.
He's an ally.
Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you.
Mm.
Or the Lord Commander.
Rip Sir Tyler.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Kiss.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
No, probably not. This guy's gotta be giant. If you can hear him walking through the halls.
We're imposters here to rob him. He needs to string us up himself.
This guy's gotta be giant. Oh.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit.
He literally looks the fucking same.
Clive Rosfield died
He
long
looks the
ago.
fucking same except for his emo ass haircut is slightly different.
and for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue. You would mock me as well.
Okay, Clive, listen. This isn't fucking theater class, alright?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to her serene holiness, Saint Sybil.
He picked the goofiest ass fucking backstory to show to his uncle. The goofiest.
Vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy
Dumbass.
head.
You couldn't have just told him, like, I know you have this tattoo on your right arm that, you know, my father never wanted me to tell my mother because she'd yell at you for it. Like, you couldn't have did something better.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench.
There had to be something else.
Even in death, must thou plague me still?
We have to go through the whole thing?
Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Let him cook.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Maddo in the twins.
Oh, that was nice.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy.
To be fair, he did think that his whole family was dead for like 15 years.
You always were fond of that scene from The Saint of the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
Aw.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit.
Watch him leave and then tell the guards. And then they come to try to murder him. And it was all a... Okay. I'm just wondering where they heard Camelot from. Places. Stories get around quickly.
Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits
We've
in
known
her
that for
place.
18 years now.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is...
I told you guys it wasn't just 18 years.
It would be otherwise.
I had said there's at least gotta be a year or two extra filler. I told you.
All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have.
And now an arrow goes through the back of his head through the window. Everybody cries. No! And then we hear Clive yelling again.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim.
She's a woman?
But until
Oh,
tonight,
sexism.
only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived.
Besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
It's Sid. He's not
Your
really
own, of course.
dead.
You've always been a
Oh, I was expecting
terrible
another
liar.
plot twist.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. There One thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were
Sid
always
the
such
science
a good
kid.
boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford?
Oh, he's ready to rape and pillage.
This will be fun.
He's literally dancing. Vera needs to finish George R.R. Martin's books. Listen, with the fucking 50 side stories that he has, I pity the person who does that. Unless he has a detailed outline of what he wants done. Otherwise, I pity them.
Go on. She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
I can't go with you.
Oh. Something on your mind?
Uh-oh. She's upset.
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could.
Oh.
And so I became their puppet.
Oh, sad.
I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's.
You should not be so hard on yourself.
I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all.
But it's different now that I'm with you. Now kiss. It's gonna be in the last 5 minutes of the game.
I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
She just wants some space, buddy. Give her some space.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it.
I think that's pretty unfair, asking someone to promise not to die.
The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Ah. Nice. Sandwich making time. I don't think Jill has ever made a sandwich in her whole life.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Oh, Vivian. Hello.
Typical nobles.
I should save. We haven't saved in a little while. I don't want to regret my life decisions. Also, abilities. What are we looking at? I really want the Flames of Rebirth. We're 100 away. Or like 130.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
You look like you are straight out of Hogwarts Legacy.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move. As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds
to the Iron
Crystal
Islands
secret,
we go.
and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies.
Of course, why use good resources?
Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs,
Okay, you gotta
the
slow
Northern
down.
Territories descended
I'm starting to
upon
get
the Grand
lost
Duchy
in
of
the sauce
Rosaria.
here.
And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity.
Okay.
A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Justanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp.
Okay.
Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail.
But why?
I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime.
Seems lame.
Nor are they
Go
like
and
to
fucking
again,
pillage that shit.
Under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island. And with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drustanus the holiest of holy grounds.
Okay.
From which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
Probably that one.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But
Seems like
instead,
Phoenix Gate is
they sent their
cursed.
fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if
That was
Jill's
a
ready.
big info dump. I remember about half of it, which is better than could have been. Could have only remembered a quarter.
It will be over soon.
Now ask me again in 5 minutes.
I think so.
Jill, when you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's Breath, were you?
Of course not.
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the crystalline Orthodox.
Oh, she just wants to take the leader
man who
out?
made me do all those unspeakable things.
I mean,
I'm going to kill him.
I guess those are lofty
It's what I need to do
goals.
to put the past behind me.
Okay.
What I need
seems a little extreme, but I guess we could try.
And I know that I can do it.
Are you sure?
If you're there beside
Yeah, because you don't do any damage.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
Yeah, we'll do that.
We'll make him proud.
Very lofty goals. Here be monsters. The Boiling Sea. That is an awful name. I would not want to travel over that sea. The Boiling Sea. I don't think that it could sound much worse, to be honest.
Useful trick. Freezing and thawing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes.
Wouldn't they notice? You know, never mind. I'm not gonna ask
fine.
questions. I'm just gonna assume.
No, you're not.
The best. Oh no, she's hurt. I wonder how good
This
the
may
game
be the
sales have been
only
since
chance I
Journos
get
tried
to
to
go
cancel it. We
My
won't
only chance
know
to
for a
put things
while,
right. I have
but
to do this.
probably good.
Whatever the cost.
Hey, you promised him you wouldn't die.
All right.
There she is. The Iron Kingdom's Mother Crystal.
Can we see it? Oh. I can't see. Can you turn off the fog a little? Oh. I guess she kind of did. That was a little too romantic.
Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency, allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen.
Yeah. I thought that this place was supposed to be like
sanctuary is inside
super
the mountain.
protected. I
If
thought
we
that was
follow
the whole
old
spiel that
trail,
we just
should
went
be able
on.
to enter by the back gate.
But nobody's even here. Nobody's. This island is tiny. Wouldn't they see? Fire and ice. Ah, I don't want it. She's my queen.
Here it would be to reclaim it.
It used to belong to Rosaria, didn't it?
Once, though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
As was I. For 13 years, this rock was my home. I know it's secret.
What does the bow
only too
do
well.
for her ponytail?
This path was abandoned after an
I've already gone on a rant about her hairstyle. I think it was 2 streams ago. Ooh.
They're all Akashic.
The ether flood must have spread. It was never as bad as it looked like. And the only way past this.
Oh, I thought that we would get that one. I thought that would have brought it down. I keep doing that. You mean they could have visited this island a long, long time ago?
Was that an earthquake?
They happen all the time.
Hypothetically.
That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
Portal, it's your kind. This place is very pretty. Honestly, the game itself is just fucking pretty in general.
No holding back.
Oh my. Or my teammates, my companions. Do you have any other socials? If you check the pinned comment and the links in my description, all my social media is linked there. Vera, how to even, then whatever does. Good question. It's a more complex topic, though, that I would have to really consider. Thanks for the question, though. Oh, he just disappeared. There's no blood in this game. Except for when someone specific is getting killed in a cutscene. Ooh, a loot box. Breath of the Wind. Is that the next Zelda game? Do you have an OnlyFans? See, Jared, I knew that's where this was going. Do you have any other socials? I knew that that's where it was going. You're gonna have to donate $25 to get the answer. It's always one of those nights. Huh, chat? Oh, it's like the monster we fought at the very beginning of the game.
Nothing is short of Rosaria can't handle.
How did I know Vera's socials would steer towards an OnlyFans? Yeah, we do be understanding. As soon as they asked, you know, I had a suspicious feeling.
Don't breathe it in.
Don't breathe it in.
Thanks, boy.
Yeah. To get the answer, donate $25. Thank you. toxic goo. Okay. Come on, Gorgo. Give me the 50 heals. Pile drive. Very odd name. I think I've already pointed that out, though. Vera, that's me. Don't wear it out. Vera doesn't have beat pics either. The chat have already tried Googling. You degenerates have. If you go to Google and you type in Varadark, it's like the second thing that pops up. Absolute degenerate behavior. Can even there is what than. You know, I have to agree. I know that's a hot take that, you know, many people won't agree with, but I actually have to agree with you there, Ray. Pokimane said 2 or 3 days ago that women online are afraid to put their real opinions online. Like, female streamers are afraid to put their real opinions online because of her. Because she's faced harassment online. And yeah, I mean, I have to be honest. Hashtag Pokimane ally. She was right. I, as a woman, am very afraid to put my opinions online because of backlash she has faced for her shit takes. Sometimes we just need to stand up for what we believe in. Jesus Christ, it's one of these days. I have no health.
It's like a furnace in here.
I have the high ground!
You get used to the heat. Though I don't remember it being quite this hot.
It's because Clive's here.
Was that one cause for concern?
It was. And they're getting bigger. Something's wrong.
Lagging just a little bit. Salamander wyvern bitch asses. Why did everything have to get weird all of a sudden? Because, you know, people. Bigger question, why does a salamander have wings? Because it does. It's one of those nights where we need if we ask the less questions, the better.
Is there no other way across?
Oh yeah, this seems safe. Just Leroy this shit. I love how Clive is just standing there watching. It would have been less close if you, I don't know, got off your ass. I'm gonna play her in the live action. Romance time? Not even close.
No. That's not.
Alright.
They don't look too tough.
Oh, not the fucking bombs again. The ring, Frodo! Cast it into the fires!
Isildur! Cast it into the flames!
We aren't going this way.
Why not? Just cut it down. This seems safe. Lot safer.
Drake's breath.
We're nearly at the oratory.
Red moose?
I have absolutely no idea.
Well, whatever it is, I don't think it's friendly.
We need to have dramatic reading of Lord of the Rings, Vera, and by Lord of the Rings I mean Rings of Power. That's it, alright. We're definitely the same. Ow. How the fuck can this shit headbutt me? It doesn't have a fucking head. It's a muck. I got stuck! Oh, that's a ledge. This just doesn't seem safe to me.
One of the demons. But they never leave the lava.
If I didn't know better, I think this volcano was about to erupt.
Oh, that was a interesting line, Clive. You gonna use that one later?
This one must be the exception.
Oh, lackey, lackey. Oh my god. Hey! Ooh, yo, 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 yo. I wouldn't say the game is very, very easy. I mean, you can use the journalist story.
Nothing good, I'll wager.
The journalist story setting and the rings, and it would be super fucking easy, but I wouldn't say it's super easy now. Oh! What just happened with the lag? Ah! Hey, stop! Hey! Haha, dumbass. Guys, you didn't kill it? No! You're a real whore. That was fun. Icky. Oh. Damn, he just got Mufasa'd.
You hurt.
There wasn't even a scar to push him down. Are you paying her?
Quite a commotion our friend made.
Oh.
Let's hope the guards
It's
didn't hear
water.
The
She
gate to the
can
inner
create
chambers is
ice,
just up
though.
there.
You know what?
Then we make for the sanctuary.
I shouldn't ask many questions.
I need to finish this before the heat finishes me.
Yeah.
Ooh, and with that paired with the volcano comment? You know what?
We'll enter the Comric by the Handmaiden's living quarters.
I think that
There's always a hideout
the developers really missed
Sounds like
some
we'll have a
writing
hard
here.
time staying out of sight.
That looks
Won't
safe.
have to. There's someone there I should very much like to see.
Oh no! I thought that was about to turn very bad. No. Oh, I should probably save. Who are these people? They're gonna drop something and they go, ah! Scream.
Lady Molly. It's me. By the mother. Jill, it can't be. It is, my lady. We cannot talk here. Come with me.
Okay. A kitchen in this volcano? Yep.
And I you.
There is.
Why ever would you risk coming back? Are you a fool, girl?
Maybe this
Or
is
have you
why
grown
she
tired of your freedom already?
doesn't like Clive.
Forgive me, my lady.
Oh. But it's supposed to pull at your
had to come back.
heartstrings.
There are things I left undone. Tell me, where is the patriarch?
I've got to murder him.
At this hour, he'll be in the comrick, giving thanks.
You mean... Oh, that fiend! Clive, we have to get to the sanctuary. Now.
I love how he's just staring at the wall. Like, I don't want to interrupt in this conversation.
Lady Marley.
He's well trained.
You must flee this place, gather your things, and go.
Now listen here, Jill.
We have company.
Like, that's gonna help.
This way.
I guess it will.
Follow this passage. It leads straight to the comrick. Go on, stop.
How convenient.
Thank you. You were always so kind to me. My light in the darkness.
So why can't we bring old Betsy with us?
Care, my lady,
Who the fuck cares?
You deserve
She's
better
just a
than
slave
this.
here. She's just
long
gonna die in
and
5
happy life.
minutes.
Promise me.
Why don't we just bring her with us? We have to wait for your slow ass. Might as well have another woman. Story reasons she can't come along.
I'll live. If you promise to do
They're
the
going
same.
to kill her in 5 minutes. Okay.
Come on, Clive. We're nearly
I'm
at the
sorry, but why the fuck do we need little braziers when the light from the volcano is enough? It seems like an excessive amount of fire.
Here's our welcoming party.
I've had enough of their hospitality.
Oh, Jill is getting angry. Two women, twice the cooking power. That's it. There's been a couple, I wouldn't necessarily call them sex scenes because we're not seeing the characters have sex, but they're clearly in bed with each other or like making out, where you can clearly tell that they had sex or just either are going to or just had sex.
How many of them are there?
Too many.
Hey, why are we lagging?
Time to fight.
This convo with the sex conversation. No, chat, we can't have that. I was demonetized because Benedicta was sitting on a bed with someone naked, even though she had the cover pulled over anything that we would see. Okay? Demonetized. Over not even a nip slip. Okay, guys? We can't have full-blown conversations. In reality, I do think that some developers have put less sex in games, not only because, of course, you know, modern audiences, but because of content creators. I think they're a little afraid. They need their game streamed. Oh, this is the way we came from? I tried this door. It wouldn't open. Broken.
Clive, there's something I need you to know. I saw the Patriarch do things no one should have to see. And so I swore that he would die by
What did he
my
do?
hand.
I understand. I faced my demon. Then you must face yours.
We're nearly there. Just
We're nearly there. One last push. Nice. Yep, the patriarchy again. Oh, I fucked up. I was in the air. New enemies? What? Ow! Why? Chat, really quickly, you're enjoying the live stream, take a minute out of your day and give it a like. If you're not, give it a dislike. Check out the links in the description. Become a member, gift memberships, donate. Thanks for being here. Is the overheating about to happen? Ooh. Yeah. I'm just gonna do this real quick. Thanks. Are we about to overheat? Or I think we're having a meltdown. Uh-oh. Holy mother of pearl. Hello. Hello. I'm just gonna, you know, save one more time. Okay. Oh. It's all of it. It's not just load. I don't think that this is gonna help. I thought maybe reloading would be good enough. Hello. Okay. Honestly, my console doesn't even feel that hot. Everything's lagging though. I did save. Yeah, like the whole everything's lagging. Even the stream is lagging right now. Well, we'll wait for this to restart. Let me try to bring up the Final Fantasy soundtrack while this restarts. Uh-oh. Everything is laggy. Final Fantasy XVI soundtrack. Oh, my internet's fine. Well. Oh, it's still having a problem. Give me 1 second. I'm going to plug the capture card in and then unplug the capture. I'm going to unplug it and then replug it in. And to do that, I have to AFK real quick. It is still happening. Interesting. Let me close the application actually from my desktop. Well, that was neat. It's like after that one part, it just all completely broke. It was just like after that one little part, it collapsed. It collapsed under the pressure. Eee! The lava, it must be. The lava in game melted the console. See, like, right now it's not lagging. The reason why the stream was lagging was because my computer was trying to, like, kick the fucking shit into overdrive. Let me put on some... Hey, Nintendo.
Raincoat announcement. An important raincoat announcement.
Shut the fuck up. Alright. This is loud. Okay, let me turn this down still. Okay. I just put on some music while we try to fix this. Okay. I am restarting everything. Yay, this is fun. You know, we haven't had any technical difficulties with the game yet. So, let's see what happens. Well, chat, really quickly, if you're enjoying the live stream, give it a like. Give it a dislike if you're not. Donate, support, become a member. A $5 donation will save this stream. I have been told by the gaming gods. I need to do this again. Honestly, the PlayStation does not feel as hot as it has felt on other days. Because there's been other days where... Oh, I think it's fixed. It's fixed, I think. There's been other days, like on Sunday's stream or whatever, where I had felt the PlayStation to see if it was like gonna overheat after those seriously intense boss fights, and it didn't have a problem. That was just really weird. It's like something at that fight like glitched it out because it's not hot. It's not like it's going to overheat. I don't know. Well, it's fixed. At least it sounds on my end like there's no issues. I guess let me know. I think it's okay. I love this. I need someone to make me this for like a screensaver maybe without the Final Fantasy, but the background with the, that's what we need for the new Dark Titan intro. It's similar because ours has like the flames. Okay, hopefully it's not the save itself. Wow. Okay, everything's fixed. Yay! Oh, it's you, chat. You're in this game. Seems great.
Shiva's dominant. Come to beg forgiveness for your failure.
He's very toothy.
For years, I followed your orders. Fought your wars. All to protect the children you took. Just as you took me.
Whoa.
And what did you do in return? You put them in chains and you slit their throats!
I'm sorry, Clive.
Fiend.
I love it. He just barely whispers it too.
I merely cleansed them of their corruption. A penance paid, just as the Holy Mother wills it. Repent, abomination! For a monster like you to set foot in the Holy Cymric is in itself a crime deserving of death.
You're right. I am a monster. And my soul is stained black.
Uh-oh.
Though not by ether. But by the evil of men like you, who made me close my heart and drown in darkness when I should have raged against it. This is my penance. I will be your monster no more. Nor will I suffer you to create another.
Does the beast bare its teeth at its master? Come then, dominant. Rage. Be as you have ever been. A monster!
And what are you, Imran? I was forced to kill. You do it by choice.
True.
But never again. I bowed to you once. Now it is you who shall bow to me.
Aw, she's trying to be scary.
Now!
Right.
Ah, it's Brother Bear again. I'm not gonna ask questions yet. Oh, that's so bright. Ooh la la. I don't think that did anything. Yep.
Jill! Remember how it felt?
Maybe he should get like a thumbtack and like prick himself every time he wants to get freed. He could train himself. Oof.
Why? Why can't I do it?
Can't perform under pressure. Be careful, Torgal. If you die, I'm uninstalling. She did pick this fight herself.
Please. Just once.
Just once? You've used him like 4 times. I love how the enemies are always so considerate and give him time to megamorph. It's very kind of them.
She won't be able to hold that laugh back forever. We'd better make this quick.
Oh, I fucked up. Oh, I didn't mean to use that one. I thought I had it on fire. There we go. Come on, guys, help me out. You'd think 5 would take less damage from fire skills? You'd think. Oh, this. Ooh, butter. Ooh, delicious.
Damn it.
I love Shiva. Oh, that was sick.
Go. All right. I won't take long.
Whoa! He transforms to a fucking dog too? This guy's nutty. You do this to me. I have no more healthies. Oh my God.
Help me, boy. I'm hurt, Torgal.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm in the flame. No, I can't get out. No! This is our first boss fight death. This is only our second death in the whole playthrough. I'd like that to be known. Okay, I'm at a disadvantage. I don't have all my health. No, I keep getting fucking stomped by this guy. That wasn't properly timed? That's shit. No, I was in the stupid attack. I don't have any strength tonics either. I think I have other shit though. Oh, I accidentally stumbled this. I can't move. I can't get out of that fast enough. I don't understand how they want me to get out of that one.
Let's try.
horse shit. Ah! No. Oh, he's almost dead. Thank you, Bandit, for the 5 months as a Bronze Titan. Do you think this game has a chance to win Game of the Year? Imagine if it wins with the journos crying soy tears and crying Gamergate. I do think that this game could potentially win Game of the Year. I do think still, though, it's going to go to Zelda because normies love Zelda. Zelda's going to get the normie vote. I think the journalist vote is going to go to Zelda. I'm still putting my money on that. But this game is really good. The problem is that journalists hate it. Thank you for the 5 months, though. Much appreciated.
Jill!
I'm going to finish this, Clive.
Hogwarts made journalists cry more than this.
Here. Use this.
Use this.
I think Starfield could win Game of the Year, as long as it still does release in September, and I'm feeling pretty confident it's release at this point. I think Starfield is the only real competitor to Tears of the Kingdom.
Crystal. What did you do to it?
Oh. We destroyed it.
What? But... Monster! Monster! Do you have any idea?
Stick it in his throat.
I do, Father.
Whoa!
The monster!
Whoa!
An outlaw.
Slow down! A lot to unpack here.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
It's over.
Jill's not a murderer.
And Shiva exacted her price.
She did.
Now she's dying.
Again,
he's
the
dead.
fell to you.
Crystal's broken. What's going on?
I bore it willingly.
This was a sin for which I had to atone. Now I can continue at your side with my head held high.
Uh-oh. What are you growling at? Now start analyzing Vera. I know, I just overanalyze stories now.
Clive, look.
Clive, look.
It's just like the one at Phoenix Gate. Damn it. We need to leave.
Agreed.
Use fast travel. That's so pretty. That's also pretty. Not very good for them, but pretty.
I kept my promise, and now you keep yours.
Legacy.
This way, Your Grace.
You're bleeding. I have a tonic which will...
I thank you for your kindness, truly. But I assure you,
Potions, tonics.
Please, save your medicines.
She
for
was
those who
in the
need them
Assassin's
most.
Creed area.
Oh, well, if you're sure.
For a moment there, I felt my brother's presence.
You did.
I
Maybe you
feared
should
he
have
is in
stayed with him.
Ultima's thoughts again.
Maybe you should have stayed with him.
Why now, after 5 years of silence? I cannot keep him sealed away much longer.
Your Grace.
Don't do that.
Do not dirty your hands.
I don't swing that way.
Look at them all. Like a river flowing to the sea.
Or moths to a flame, perhaps. The crystalline dominion, their light in the darkness. More and more lose their homes to the blight and set out in search of sanctuary, while others lose their fortunes to the Dhalmekian levies and leave to find new livelihoods. What is it that you seek in the Dominion, Your Grace?
Loot and bitches.
Beyond massage.
You mean the Crown Prince of Sanbrek?
He has many titles. Dion the Bold, Prince of Dragoons, Odin's Nemesis, or simply Bahamut. I met him once, when we were children. He was a chivalrous soul even then, and has served his empire indefatigably ever since.
And you are confident that he will listen to what you have to say?
Our world lurches ever closer to the abyss. And the
Bet
hidden
it
hand
does.
ushers us onward. Ultima's influence extends to every nation, Sanbreque included. If His Highness is the man I believe him to be, and I pray that he is, this truth will not have escaped his notice.
Ah.
As the mother crystals fall, the eternal flame wavers, and the azure sky begins to bruise.
Antifreeze.
How lucky we were
They
to be
finally
blessed by the
created it.
crystals. And yet how spoiled. Like canaries in a gilded cage, growing fat on seed. But now, the bars are closing in, and we must take flight. Painful though it be to leave our home behind, it is what we must do to be free. Which is it that men cannot live without? A blessing that leads to damnation, or a freedom that leads to deprivation? I do not yet know the answer to that question. Do you, Clive?
Your Grace, let us find a place to rest a while. We can return by the Dalmekian trail once you have recovered your strength. I realize your duty is pressing, but if your health should fail...
I know. Thank you, Yota.
Drinking the antifreeze? That sounds like a health hazard. That is one thick rock. The Ministry of Law.
The Empire's
Of
defenses
course.
and gain the Isles of Ark has failed yet again.
Only because your fleet has proved as impotent as a unit on
Yeah,
grain.
whatever happens.
Rather we simply fell
Do you
back to the
remember the king who was going to war, sending his shitheads out to war, and the Littlefinger went back and told him the information? Whatever happened to him? Uh-oh.
There is a literal sea twixt you and your prize. The armies of Sanbreque need but sit back and watch as you harmlessly lap against their walls. They are dug in like ticks and
That didn't
seek
make
to
sense.
draw out the
Word
siege,
salad.
knowing the capital's stores are nigh bottomless. And what of our wise rulers? Goaded into war without any thought as to what chaos it might reap. Republican soldiers starve while waiting for orders from Randalar.
If you would but take the field, their bellies would be full by nightfall.
If I take the field, so too will Bahamut, and our duel will shake the island to its foundations. Instead of liberating the Dominion, you would doom it to destruction. Unless that is what you desire.
If our learned advisor has a solution to propose, we should be glad to consider it.
Oh, la la. It's mother with her new child. How old is he? He's like 7. So she was like 40 when she had him. I guess that's realistic enough.
What is the meaning of this, Lord Kupka?
What it means is that I am disinclined to advise you any longer.
Getting older just made her look a little more Asian.
The looks on their faces
I feel like
when
her
you
whole
walk through
face
those doors.
structure was changed just to look
Perfect
smaller.
picture of stupefaction. They could not believe their eyes. Though I confess,
Her chin was definitely
I had my
bigger.
own doubts whether or not you would accept my invitation. Such shocking news. Sid isn't a son of a whore. He's the son of an empress.
Yikes.
That's a big problem for you.
Absurd. Who fed you these lies? I have never spent a moment among criminals, save at the gallows. I came here with my son, not to entertain your baseless accusations, but to put an end to the senseless hostilities between our nations.
She does look she does have a MILF Nilia look about her.
Sid took the life of someone dear to me, a woman by the name of Benedicta. I swore to take his in turn. This would not be disagreeable to you, I take it. You would finally be rid of the stain on your noble name. In return, I will leave Sanbreque in your capable hands.
What about her kingdom? She's not running it anymore? Yeah, I was gonna say, who the fuck is running her castle now? Can we just go yoink? Go and take it from her? If she's not there? Why are the blonde queens?
Of a common whore.
Hey!
Ignorant or no, one cannot hide one's breeding.
Don't call
And
Benedicta
beasts
that!
don't ever belong with beasts.
Hey! Talk about a fucking whore!
There are greater things in store for you, my darling Olivier. Soon enough, you shall be the crown prince of Sanbreque.
Okay.
And when your father goes to meet Great Griga, you shall be emperor of all you survey. The old order shall come tumbling down, and you will rebuild the world in your glorious image.
We learned with Joffrey that don't leave young princes to make decisions. Don't put them in power. Yeah, her kingdom fell and Clive burnt it to the ground, but at least it seemed like it was still in use. Like it wasn't completely abandoned. And it's been 20 years, so like they could have rebuilt a castle in that time.
Something must be wrong.
Well, chat, that was fun. We made quite a bit of progress tonight, and I'm going to be wrapping up stream in about 5 minutes. We are just going to check the vendors quickly and check out our gear. But yeah, I'm going to wrap up in about 5. If you guys have any questions about the game, feel free to ask. I've been having a good time. Finally, something that's better.
Better I'll be here.
Honestly, I haven't really had any
It's rubbing me blind, you know.
big complaints with the game. I've been having fun. Yeah, it got a little slow at the beginning, but honestly, this stream was pretty solid. It was pretty well balanced action-wise. There was nothing too slow or monotonous about this one, in my opinion.
Oh, don't. I'm not much
Yeah, I mean, I'm
bothered
excited to.
Shout if you need topping up.
I just got a drink from her by accident. I thought she was a vendor. Thanks for the alcohol. 500 gil wasted. I mean, I've been having a good time with it. My opinion is still the same. I think that yes, the game has its slow moments, but I don't feel like they are ruining the experience, right? I don't feel like the slow moments are so often that it's killed the excitement. I don't know how to explain it. I've been having a good time with it. And I hope that you guys have as well. I will be continuing this on Thursday, because today's Tuesday. There's no stream tomorrow, but I will be back on Thursday. And yeah, good times. I'm excited. Looking forward to it, and hopefully during the next stream we will have a few less technical difficulties. We didn't have too many tonight, but we did have the like 10 minutes of the stream breaking. I honestly think that it was primarily because of the PlayStation 5. I don't know. It's like it didn't overheat, and it didn't even feel all that hot, but it's like it was starting to overheat. I honestly think it was that fight. I think at the end of that fight, it just like didn't save properly or something. But either way, I guess it really doesn't matter because, well, we fixed it and we had fun. And that is all that matters. So yeah, I just got this ability. Flames of Rebirth. Summon a massive pillar of fire that burns all enemies caught within the flames while partially restoring Clive's HP. That seems really fucking good. And I think that's going to be useful. I actually didn't fall asleep this time. Stream had a meltdown. It wasn't even really the stream. It was like the PlayStation. I thought it might have been the capture card, but I had to restart the PlayStation, and that's when it fixed itself. I don't know. Either way, we got it fixed. That's all really that matters. Yeah, the PlayStation 5 could not process everything that was going on. Good game, y'all. Sort of. It has that filler. I mean, there was definitely filler in this. There's been filler throughout the story, but it wasn't so prominent that it ruined the experience, at least to me. We got to call some women whores tonight, which was fun. In the game, of course. Playing video games makes you a bad person in real life, guys. It's Shawnee. It is Shawnee. We love Shawnee. The little boy seems weak, though. Well, he does kind of seem like he's on its way out, even though he's like 7. Final Fantasy trying to kill your PS5, so you have to buy another one. If my PlayStation 5 broke, I would be sad. I mean, I use the PlayStation 5, but like, I don't use my consoles off stream. Except for the Switch. My PlayStation, my Xbox, I very rarely use them off stream. That would be disappointing. The PS5 is almost 3 years old now. That's crazy. It's crazy to think that these consoles are, I don't want to say so old, but that they're old. Like, they have been around for a hot minute. That's nutty to me. Well, it is what it is. But alright, guys, that is going to be the end of the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Like I said, on Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, I will be back playing more Final Fantasy XVI, continuing the story. If you didn't see today's videos, go and check them out. New content tomorrow, of course. And check out the links in the description. Follow me on social media. Join our Discord server. We're very active there. And of course, I do tag you all when I go live in case YouTube does not notify you of the live streams. But yeah, thank you all for being, no, I'm not going to say it, theater. Thank you all for being here, for hanging out, and have a good night, everyone.